Greetings. These ladies are talking about unalive magic backfiring again. Is that true? Is that true from energy harvesting? Is that true? You would have figured they would have learned after the wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving, but I don't know anything about any of that. Got to have physical evidence. I learned my lesson with tarot, dealing with people that don't understand, a long time ago. That's what it is. A lot of that talk about Pisces ancestors. Is that paranormal INFJ Pisces ancestors? That's weird. That's got to be a weird one right there. Strange. I don't know. I do believe I told him once before that spiritual businesses come with fucking spirits, for one. That's what it is. And yeah, it's all right. People don't believe in that stuff anyway. They don't believe in any of that stuff anyway. But, I mean, the whole energy harvesting, and thank you, Pisces, Sun, Leo, Rising, for coming into the comments, because that's the whole point of all of this, is finding out where the energy was harvested from. If it's me, I mean, come on, let's face it, I'm fucking glowing. And I did, working with Jeffrey Allen in Mind Valley and being an INFJ, it's very simple to call your energy back with chi balls for manifestation. It was the key to manifestation. And me, I just like to use it in my meditation to call my energy back. My Jose Silva screen, drawing it in like a black hole. That's what it is. And then, you give it freely, give it to the dog. I mean, it's omnipotent, omnipresent, and available everywhere. But when you have readers talking about 3 to 5 people harvesting the light off of an earth angel because they thought that it was just some normal shit to do, it's just what it is. However, I've never really been considered normal in any aspect of this, and I certainly hope that's not anyone that I know. However, Pisces, Sun, Leo, Rising, whatever your name is, doesn't matter. Follow the signs. Glad you're here. We'll be talking about emotions. We'll put that right in the middle, since that seems to be the center. Emotions seem to be on center stage. And it's what it is. I mean, I hear that shit that they don't think it's funny anymore. I mean, as a past life regressionist and a high priestess energy, I can talk to you alive or dead. I think it's a blessing. So it is calling back our energy. And now the people around them, oh God, they're just laying there unable to do breath work anymore. That might be a new level of devils, but I can't do anything about that. Karmics. It's what it is. Manifestation. I hear it was all about money. Are they a bunch of greedy people? A bunch of greedy people letting greed influence them? It's okay. It's okay. So got to learn sometime. However, it was kind of alarming to hear her call out such young ages. Such young ages with such full lives ahead of them. And I mean, I don't know if what Leo could be involved in that. But you don't think it's the one that was doing fire magic, do you? Because, I mean, we still really never figured out where that fire magic prediction was in tarot that happened right before my neighbor's house. Fucking, this is what it is. It's just what it is. And I hear that they saw every warning sign of fucking stop, no, and don't from God, and then just chose to continue on. Wow, that's what it is. You ladies, let me know how that works out for them. That's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, I predicted the shit before the first wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving. And it's just what it is. I mean, I have no idea what you girls are talking about. And when you leave someone to put together a puzzle, right, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. They may not like the puzzle that we put together. That's what it is. I mean, I can take a candle and make it look like a willow tree. I don't know you. And social media is such a scam anyway. It's just what it is. I hear we'll probably be doing a good social media detox where I continue to call my energy back like a black hole. That's what it is. It's my energy. It's my energy. So being that Reiki can only be used for positive healing purposes and protection, we'll continue to expand our protective energy because we do. We don't want to be feeling a new level of devil's wet psychic garbage. It's just what it is. It's kind of icky. You don't want to feel their ick. So especially when that's the story that most INFJ tell. Like they go into a restaurant and there'll be a strong feeling of anger a couple tables over, and it just gets whelmed over to them because they're like super empaths. And I don't even really like the term empath. I prefer clairsentient, clear feeling, because we clearly feel that shit. I mean, an empath can put themselves in someone else's shoes, and a clairsentient can tell you how tight they fucking fit before you buy them. So that's what it is. Let's do a reading, shall we? God is all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. That's the whole thing about ancient knowledge is energy is programmable. Whatever you program the subconscious mind to believe, the law of mentalism makes it so. So Eric at the Higher Balance Institute, he like does this thing where he jumps inside a bubble. I don't have to do all that shit. I've practiced long enough that I think about it, and there it is. There it is. Energy's all over the place. That's what it is. People's love, people's light, people's health, people's wealth, people's abundance is just kind of scattered about with their greed, their jealousy, their envy, things of that nature. And I hear jealousy can fuck a person up, especially when they project it at someone and then it bounces back off on them to them tenfold. It's energy that just affects them in ways they don't understand because they don't ask. They assume. And every time they assume, it makes a complete ass out of them, and they try to make an ass out of me, but I don't even know these people. So it's what it is. It takes one to know one. That's what it is. And, when I hear the readers say that, now that they believe in God, well, there's one positive that we got out of the situation. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There is no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. And it's what it is. I mean, as I continue to call my energy back and fill up each one of my chakras one at a time, we'll be increasing, our survival light, our creativity. We want to pour back into ourselves. It's just what it is. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. Now, hearing that people are dependent on the energy, and I don't know if it's because it's like, Pisces, Sun, Water, Leo, Rising, Fire, Gemini, Moonshine. I guess it could be like, like a fire water addiction, like a lake of fire addiction to demons. It's just what it is. I mean, with them wanting to destiny swap, and with readers talking about how they pulled Pisces or the Earth Angel from the underworld, it's just what it is. I mean, it's a spiritual test, and if they knew the answers to the test, then it's kind of hard for them to pass. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Especially when it's destiny swapping for money with a lake of fire energy. That's what it is, and I mean that's why I wait for you ladies to say it first, because I've already learned my lesson trying to deal with professional half-wits that are all in a New Mexico deluge right now. It's just what it is. They just don't listen. They would rather poison you than listen. That's what it is. And now they're getting karma, and we've forgiven them. We've forgiven them so that they can get their drought and deluge. It's what it is. Cards in the upright. Cool. We'll flip that around. Currently on Harmony and Balance. Yes, Daisy. She likes to be a part. She does. She likes to be a part. She's like the ultimate leech. It's pretty cool. Oh, and congratulations to Chicago. I see that about her animal cruelty prediction came true for some dog kennel somewhere. That's why I don't fucking take mine with me. If I leave it in a kennel, it's that one at home. Harmony and Balance. People are fighting. I hear there's a lot of fisticuffs in the background. A lot of people pointing the finger, and when you point the finger, if there's a group of people pointing the finger at each other, you just can consider that they're pointing out tower tag. Tower, look at you, a tower. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Yeah, not worried about that shit at all. That's what people are fighting in the background. Glad I'm not there. That's what it is. It's just what it is. Yeah, see, it's even energy exchange. No worries. Yeah, no worries. That's what it is. No one is responsible for your peace except you. And when it comes to peace, if I was you, I'd want to be me too. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. Yes, Daisy. And yeah, I would say, this community is basically fucked as it is. So moving forward with the light switch, the whole blue rain in Texas, it's just what it is. We got to find somewhere where the water that falls from the sky is just a little more comforting. I'll say it again, butt blotting fluid. You ever watch the old, not necessarily the news, used to come on HBO? That's what it is. They had a segment called Sniglets. Sniggies, words, Sniggies for short, words that should have a meaning but don't. And it was that blue shit that they pour into a diaper to show its absorbency. Yeah, they called it butt blotting fluid. So, and I don't know anything about, I know how people are having a hard time coming up with that disappearing list, and now we got disappearing ink falling out of the sky. It's just what it is. It's probably the cloud squids or inking Earth. It's what it is. Who knows? It's what it is. We have absolutely no compassion for the powers that were. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. I hear they're getting twisted, turned, flipped upside down currently. It's okay. You got to think this timeline shit, and it's what it is. Trying to grab power with land and money and all that, I can understand that. I fully understand how they feel. That's why I'm calling back my energy, because it's what is health is wealth. So, yeah, look at that. Masculine's in the upright. Look at that. You got to use your masculine will. It's just what it is. However, what is that leading to in the power spectrum? Yeah, your feminine intuition. That's what it is. I mean, most of these people don't have any intuition, and if they've taken the mark, which is basically a block to the third eye, they're not going to be able to see things coming anyway. And that's fine. I hear they tried to block the Earth Angel's third eye. Did they really try to do that? Did they? Did they use some kind of weird ass voodoo trying to block out the crown chakra or the divine union? Did they? That's what you girls say. That's what it is. Doesn't bother me any. Total failure. Look at that. An emotional failure. Oh yeah, it says right over here they're all fighting in the background, pointing at each other, playing tower tag. Tower, look at you. You're a tower. Oh shit, I'm a tower too. Me, I'm the triple threat fucking tower of karma. 888, baby. That's what it is. Love is all there is. That's what it is. I mean, you've got you have one reader that will say, your betrayal will not be forgiven by the morning star. And as the morning star energy confirmation, as the morning star energy, I know that forgiveness is how they get their karma. That's what it is. Look at that. All over money. Greedy bastards. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about them putting money over love. It's okay, great. Right now they have to figure out how to pay for things. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Karmics. SpaghettiOs. Right? Did they go after an Earth Angel? Is that true? Let me flip that around. Did they? Yeah. Are karmics not Earth Angels? No, they're not. That's what it is. Sorry. SpaghettiOs. Can't do anything about that. Okay, do they meditate? Do karmics meditate? No, meditation's upside down. They don't even meditate. They want reward without effort. And I mean, you got to think that's truly not their fault. Not that I'm making excuses for anyone that doesn't take the time to meditate, but the average human attention span is 8 fucking seconds. That's why the Jedi mind trick works so well with them. Just what it is. Yeah, feminines are upside down. They don't meditate and they're upside down. It's okay. I hear in New Mexico that with the deluge going on and all the human black market sales, that they can just dip those women in the deluge before they sell them. That's what it is. Can't do much about that. Yeah, you can't do much about that. You can't nurture that shit. That's what it is. That's why I hear people in those groups are walking away drastically. Oh shit. The angels have landed, and it's what it is. I mean, It's going to be the next confusing aspect for them to figure out how are you having WW3 in the White House at the same time as UFO disclosure. That's what it is. Welcome to dimensional reality flipped upside down. Congratulations. Dog barks at the door. Just she wants to go out, but makes you think someone's there, but no, it's not. She barks at her leash. That's a leash. Arf! That's what it is. People are in their egos. They're self-reflecting now, aren't they? It's just what it is. If nothing else, we have manifested. People reflecting. Congratulations. That's what it is. You got to think, majority of the problems, and I know people like to throw that word, and I like to call it the 3 flags, the 3 red flags. Number 1, image. If image means more to them than fucking people, their image is shit. Their image is built by the narcissistic supply that they suck off of, right? And you take away their money and their power, it's a pyramid. The bottom is the narcissistic supply. The middle is the money and power that they obtain from it. The top is the image that they have to uphold as fucking what? Corrupt politicians, rich men banging your children on an island, and then making the list disappear because they don't want to be embarrassed, lining you up, masking you up, and now you got blue water in Texas. You can believe anything these people ever say. Look at that, Spirit's bringing out the truth. The truth about people now, self-reflecting. Oh God, I hear Pisces ancestors don't play and have now rolled up on everyone that targeted the Earth Angel. That's got to be alarming. That's got to be alarming, and removing that negative energy is the purpose. So it's just what it is. Yeah, continue removing the toxic people out of your life. That's what it is. I mean, you've got that energy all across the collective of they can't figure out what the Earth Angel's waiting on. Why the Earth Angel doesn't make a choice. I'm like, well, you don't really want to build or put any more time, effort, and energy in anything. Just end up with another wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving, another Lake Isabella earthquake on Mother's Day. That's what it is. Yeah, giving my ex-wife from 20 years ago, her fucking daughter is an earthquake for Mother's Day. Right after the church is fucking with me in the coffee shop. That's what it is. It gives them something to talk about. Love is all there. They can love talking about Isabella earthquake on Mother's Day. They can love talking about the devil working through Pisces toxic X on Father's Day. It's a great gift to give to the daddies for Father's Day. It's just what it is. And to hear that, to hear the energy in the collective, I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm looking for them. Whoever had 4 or 5 people harvesting energy off of them for cash and prizes, I want to find that individual. She said that can't be a normal person. Said fucking a normal person wouldn't be able to handle that. And I'm like, well, yeah, when you're attuned to Reiki, it's omnipotent, omnipresent, and available everywhere. It's a fucking continuous supply. It's energy. Energy is everything. The fact that they took it from me and fucked up my normal meditation, that's an alarm, right? So what do? Well, you either self-reflect and go, oh, I'm better than everyone else. They harvested energy off of me. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Or you go, you know what? I'm trying to find that person. I care more about that fucking person than anyone else trying to find them. And we did. We found it. We found a Pisces Sun, Leo rising. It's just what it is. And having those placements, putting each other in our place is now the goal. Because what it is, if it's not, it's better me than you. But if it was you, I'm glad you're here. It's what it is. It takes 2 to tango with 4 or 5 people harvesting energy off the fucking sun. That's what it is. There was a death cult initiation. That's what it is. I don't think they expected me to have a dark side darker than all of them put together. It's just what it is. You don't get a light this bright unless you came from the underworld they're going to. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? Nobody asked about my QHHT session. Nobody asked about the immense amount of shadow work that I had to fucking do. It's what it is. Just what it is. It does definitely answer a lot of questions from my past, though. So That's what it is. And why your energy is unfucking believable in tarot. That's what it is. Yeah, my stories are unbelievable. Most INFJ live in a higher frequency that people can't experience anyway. And with my astral sight activated, I see shit that would blow your mind. Can you see into the astral realm while you're awake? No. Are you not a consciously unconscious human? No. That's what it is. And that's the whole point of going for the underdog. If they're going to target the INFJ as alchemists, cool, me too. I am one. I'm targeting myself. Look at that. Right? And if you've got Pisces have lived more lifetimes on the zodiac than anyone else, cool, then you have the most fucking spiritual, right? Who they target. They target you for your spiritual protection. Prove me wrong. All you have to do is prove me wrong. You don't have to agree with a fucking thing I say. Well, your job is to prove me wrong. Right? The energy is all over the collective, them harvesting energy off of Pisces with moon magic. Okay, great. So if that is a female Pisces, how the fuck does that affect your moon cycle? Do you feel unhealthy? Are you losing your vitality, your life force energy? I know how to call mine back. So it makes a little difference. Right? And what do you end up with? People doing spiritual work in groups, harvesting energy for whatever fucking reason, right? And then you end up with the wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving in the car. Something happened last fall. 21, 22, and 23 were very, very important. Yes, fuck yeah, they were. At the same time, INFJ Irene Bedford Pocahontas was arrested, so was I, because of paranormal shit going on in this fucking house. Guess what? We cleared it. Now we got angel shit going on in here. It's pretty cool. I get knocks that line up with angel numbers. I get weird ass bugs and shit that line up perfectly with knocks and angel numbers. It's neat. It is. It's really, really neat. It's cool to have that kind of protection. It's just what it is. Now, thank you for that. Yeah, hindsight's 2020. Anyway, you got to think, what is the opposite of that? What kind of opposition is YouTube experiencing right now than what I just fucking told you? Lee in the UK really haunted. If you go to my Facebook and scroll down, you'll see the dude. I took a screenshot so you'd have a very good idea of what it looks like. You see the bottoms of his feet with him laying on the ground going, what the fuck is happening to me? This is horrible. Yeah, I agree. I went through that, Lee. It's what it has been there. Irene Bedford, she went through that on police body cam. It's there for you. I have a 5-star client. Her daughter locked up right now for the same symptoms. That's what it is. What are the symptoms? Wanting to burn the fucking house down, right? Fighting with your parents. That's what it is. 3 ways that jinn enters the body: heightened states of rage, heightened states of fear, and when you're in your passion. Cool. That is a reptilian brain wrecker. That's what it is. Right? Engine. Good idea. So, when you have readers, and I'm going to say this shit over and over again, I can't do anything about it. I blocked these people out of my fucking life. But when a tarot reader says their name, she says, Dorothy summoned the djinn. Okay, great. Is it the same Dorothy that I know that fucking had an entity attachment? We talked about it. Same way I talked to my 5-star client about her daughter who's locked up currently. Same fucking scenario. It's the same repeating pattern over and over and over and over and over again. So they did something they shouldn't have done, doing spiritual work on each other. Okay, great. I can't do anything about that. Just like I can't do anything about her. She does not. Anybody know how to make a chihuahua listen? They don't fucking listen at all. That's what it is. Yeah, health from the past. Right? Because, that's the energy that was in the collective today, was them harvesting energy off of the sun. Okay, well, cool. Then we know it's a sun sign. So is that a Pisces sun?